Oh, gnarly. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Downeyville. Just a little snowy today. But that's no big deal, because I'm on a 27.5 intense ACV. Oh, it's a shit show. It's all right, it's clearing up. Keep it between the white lines. Whew. Fairly certain this is the trail. Good warm up. It's clearing up. Just a little frozen water. It's not gonna hurt anything. This is the kind of ride where you would think that you would want to bring your friend and it's their first time mountain biking and they just hate it so much. Oh, I'm actually pedaling now. Temperature wise, it's really nice out right now, so not a bad day. Yeah, I guess I could talk about the bike while I'm pushing this thing. It's the 2017 Intense ACV. Outfitted with X01 SRAM stuff, RockShox Pike fork, RockShox shock, and of course it's the 27.5 plus big boy tires, similar to Santa Cruz Hightower, which I also rode on this trail during the summer. And I got a video about that. Some of you may have seen it. Absolutely love the paint scheme on this thing. Golden brown. Intense makes some quite beautiful bikes. Tracer and the Spider. The new Recluse I haven't got my eyes on yet, but itching to get a ride on that thing. I don't go into all the details on the bike. I'll leave a link in the description for you to nerd out for yourself with all your crazy questions about how long the stem is and how many teeth are in the chainring. I don't worry about that stuff. I just ride. So these rides that I do are just one day test ride. It's not a review. Try to have as much fun as I can and talk about what I like and what I don't like. But really, my suggestion is for you guys to go demo one of these bikes for yourself. And if I don't mention something, you can ask me in the comments, but really it just means it didn't stick out to me and it's kind of normal or average for all the other bikes that I ride. I have trail forks with me if I happen to think I'm off the trail, but pretty confident that this is the trail. So if you guys have seen my Intense Spider test ride video on Hole in the Ground, that was my buddy Justin's bike. And he traded that one in at the end of the season because he's an Intense ambassador. And now this is his bike. And sadly, he's only been able to ride it like one time. So I'm kind of getting the break-in session on this. He really wanted to come out, but not feeling great. Next time, buddy. Oh yeah, and it's a Thursday too. He's got a real job, so. Collecting those first run of the day cobwebs. Probably hit third divide on my first time through, and then second divide on the second shuttle run. All right, we're getting close to the gorge now. See if I can climb this thing. It's gonna be wet, it's gonna be weird. Too hard a gear. I thought I'd eased up, but I should have had it in a little bit easier. I'll get it next time. That's what I always say. Very fast and smooth. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, it feels surprisingly light. nice cornering. That low air pressure is really nice. Woo! Okay, here we go. Really good stopping power. You know, I ended up getting the Bronson for my new bike, and I really enjoy it and I love it, and you feel the trail a lot more than these 27.5 Plus bikes. But this bike, it's just so cool how it floats over everything. It's so soft and nice. And you know, in a perfect world, this would be my second bike that I would keep at the house for people that weren't really super duper into mountain biking to ride when I want to ride with people. Because it's that extra forgiveness, a little bit easier to ride, and definitely the bike that I recommend when people talk about stuff. I really encourage everyone to ride a 27.5 Plus bike. Get that feeling for yourself, because it's neat. I just really like it. When I was at that enduro in Humboldt County, there was a few high towers out there, and pretty smart, because if you're gonna race, this thing would tear ass, I'm sure. It just gives you that extra advantage. Really solid all through this stuff. Number one skill I try to work on while I'm out here is just looking down the trail further. Oh. Howdy. So yeah, just looking down the trail further, get your eyes up. You're still weirdly seeing the trail in front of you out of your peripheral vision. I think it's really the skill, the number one skill that is helps you go faster and be more confident. Just me. I've heard there's some super sweet moto trails in Downeyville, because you can go so much further. You can go, you know, 20, 30 miles out and just see some amazing stuff. We got a little bit of a climb. Oh, it climbs like a goat. Just like every friggin' bike. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, welcome aboard. My philosophy is to just get out and ride. I really don't get caught up on the obsession with all the details, so a lot of people get irked by that. But that's my style. Get on the bike, go have fun. The paralysis of analysis, my biggest pet peeve about mountain bikes. Here's a split. I'm going third divide. Second divide, pretty fun though. Okay, that was a bit of a climb. Bike felt really good climbing. There you go. A ringing endorsement. After riding my DVO suspension for a long time now, and really knowing how it rides and getting really used to it, riding this RockShox stuff is different. And of course, you know that suspension just needs to be dialed in and dialed up, dialed down, all that stuff. It feels a little more harsh than what I've got, but that's probably just a matter of letting out air and changing rebound and all that stuff. RockShox Reverb, performing quite nicely. It's got the lever right next to my left thumb, which I'm not a fan of because eventually you hit it on it and it kind of sucks, but I've solved that by just moving the levers in. You cannot beat Downeyville, my friends. Hero dirt and a half. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, danger. Nose is running and the smile on my face is wide. You guys know I'm a fan of silent bikes. This thing is nice and silent. Love it. Spider and the Tracer were both very, very quiet as well. I like in the videos where you guys hear the trail and the sounds of the rushing water. All right, time for the second shuttle of the day. I'm skipping sunrise. No need to get in all that snow again. Oh no. I'm right on the trail, apparently. I see a berm looking thing over here. You know what? That might be the trail right there. Yep. This is gonna be dangerous. Oh. Gotta go for it a little bit. This is where I wanted to end up. That's all right, that's still cool. The gorge once again. This time I'm gonna get it. Make sure I'm in a nice easy gear. Not a too easy gear. The balance of power. Not that crazy. Ooh. Forgiving. Take a bad line, hit a big rock, and these fat tires will absorb it. So we're getting close to the waterfall section. This is where you're usually hauling ass, and then it catches you by surprise. I like taking the left lane, not getting my front wheel stuck. Keep momentum. It's very slippery. And then this left side is not too bad. Oh yeah. I'm 5'10" tall and I usually ride a large bike. Just feel more comfortable on the large bikes. I have longer arms. This bike feels very comfortable. Let's hit up second divide. Oh. Never had that happen where I was in such a loose gear. I actually almost hurt myself trying to start pedaling. How'd you hurt yourself? I broke my ankle trying to pedal. Yeah, but it was a real like gnarly section, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Sweet, I didn't realize I was gonna get a little pain with the pleasure. Always makes it sweeter. I think my SRAM Eagle has made me weaker on these climbs in the easiest gear right now. It's kind of tough. If I didn't have it, I'd be stronger. It wouldn't be as crazy. Maybe it's just a tough climb. That's a possibility too. Remember what I said about overanalyzing. So, about to finish up here, and I have to say, this bike was really nice. I really liked it. The difference with the Plus tires, you gotta get on it. You gotta feel it for yourself because it's a very interesting thing. I think it might be a little too soft for my taste. I like soft suspension, but it kind of takes a lot of the feel out of the trail, which I think is a really good thing for people who are a little less skilled or less advanced. A bike for your buddy, a bike for your wife kind of thing that doesn't ride a lot, someone that just needs a bike in a pinch. I think it's the ultimate second bike for that reason. There's no denying the fun factor. Get on one, go test it for yourself. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you on the trail.